Welcome to Embodied Ousia. I'm Elizabeth, and on this channel we explore how we embody our essence. I've noticed something. In the first videos, I always mentioned that I'm turning 40. And the way I record these videos are I sit in front of the camera and I just start to talk what's in my mind. So they're not scripted, it's just really exploring questions that I have. And I realized that I just mentioned it in every video. And the beautiful thing is I found a quote by Carl Jung that said, "Life begins with 40, our real life, because the process of individuation starts." He experienced it himself, and the years before we do this, we explore the roles that we play in life. So we explore maybe being a husband, being a wife, being a good worker, whatever. And then the masks come off and we start to live the real essence. So that matches beautifully what Embodied Ousia means. And I've been a fan of Carl Jung for many, many years, and I know his work, but I had forgot about this, and I wasn't aware of this threshold that we encounter when we turn 40. And what it made me realize is that something that I'm experiencing and what keeps me up at night sometimes found its way into the videos without me thinking that it's such a big deal. But I keep thinking about it a lot. And when I read the quote, something in me softened. And I got really excited and happy, because what I realized is I started this channel now, or the videos on this channel, calling it Embodied Ousia right now, a couple of weeks before I'm turning 40. And it's my way of embodying my essence and show what's been there the whole time. I've talked about Margaret Atwood in the last video, and in this interview, she said also something about if you notice that you start writing something and it doesn't work, and then you write another thing and it doesn't work, you realize that it's just you avoiding the thing that you should be writing. And with Embodied Ousia, it might just be exactly that. I was an actress, or I still am, a director. I am a resilience trainer, and I studied embodiment coaching, and I'm always forced to put myself in boxes and put a label on me. And I really don't like it, because it strips away so much from what it is. So Embodied Ousia is also my way of making it all shown and not hiding anything, and bring all of these boxes together. Not to create a new and bigger box, but to just be who I fully am. And that's a really beautiful perspective to look at this Carl Jung quote. Because thinking that my life really starts at 40 is great. Because before I was fearful. I sometimes caught myself in the middle of the night with extreme anxiety, and it might have been something that's called the midlife crisis. And I thought, oh my God, my life is ending. Like, not now, but you're not in your 20s, you're not in your 30s anymore. And what I want to tell you with this video is not only about my experience, but that I realized that life always brings you a solution, and that the universe is always talking to you. And while we are exploring the art of living, life works with us. So, of course, I knew about the concepts of the threshold and everything, but I had forgotten about it. The hero's journey and the threshold you encounter and everything, I knew about it, but I haven't been thinking about it for a long time now. So these thoughts about turning 40 and even mentioning it so often in my videos made me realize, oh, I'm living the concept. So it's not a theoretical concept, but something Jung experienced himself. So it comes up, but at the same time, like the questions come up in my mind, but at the same time, I find the quote and I find people in the outside world teaching me, showing me. And in myself, I find the freedom to sit in front of this camera and start this journey and start embodying Ousia. And I'm sitting here not with a lot of makeup or anything, and I couldn't have done it, I think, like a couple of years or maybe even a couple of months ago. But now I'm realizing, no, it's not about the show and the performance. It's just about the thoughts that I want to share. So I'm doing it in my plain essence. And that's what I want you to leave with, that we can trust in life and we can trust in the crisis and we can trust in the bad feelings that we have sometimes. Because if somebody tries to press you into a box and you don't feel comfortable, it just shows you that there is so much more. So with this, I don't know the English word, or I can't remember the English word now for, if you are uncomfortable in it, it shows you that it's not your path and you have to make a step further. So, Embodied Ousia for me is a new step. And I found the change of perspective. And I can see it now, like my birthday coming up. I can see it as this beautiful threshold that brings me into my essence even more. So I want you to leave with the thought of, hey, you can change the perspective of your life anytime. And everything that's needed is to stay curious, to open your eyes and your ears and just listen and watch what life brings you, because you'll always find something that takes you to the next step. And let's explore where this journey brings us together. If you have comments, questions, please write me, comment the video. Let me know that you're watching. That would be great. Hope to hear from you and see you again soon.